we are actually going ring shopping for this guy. I've never done that in the past 5 years of me being on YouTube. You guys know I try to recommend a podcast in each vlog. Although I have been slacking quite a little bit. Today's podcast is by Grace Beverly, and this is a guest episode with Jo Malone, who has a perfume company, and this is about her losing her sense of smell and how she persevered. What I don't understand is why the Bryant Park lawn is off limits. You're not allowed to sit there unless the movie is going on, and I think after a certain time you're allowed to sit there, but right now it's just empty. They're cutting the grass. And I'm sure it's to like preserve the grass, but isn't the point of a park, a public park, to sit on the grass? But I'm really excited because the weekly movies has started at Bryant Park, and I know one night in the summer they're playing Interstellar, and they're playing a bunch of other movies that I really want to see here. I came to see Titanic last year, and then I did see Indiana Jones one of the years. But the past 2 weeks has been so hectic, as I mentioned in the last vlog, with my new collection, helping my parents with their new house. I'm traveling soon, and so I just want to take this week to try to de-stress and relax and read. I haven't had time to read at all because I've been working for over 12 hours every single day, where when it is nighttime, I'm like, okay, might as well catch up and get ahead for the next day. So I haven't really been relaxing. And if I do relax, it's me playing Fortnite on my Switch. So today I actually want to read. I'm going to take my meeting from the park and do some work here. Although I should get a coffee right now. I came home and I nearly screamed because I was so overwhelmed. I went to the park to do some work and just relax, in nature, people watch. But I didn't realize that when I would come home, in those 2 hours of me not actively working from home, I would have to catch up and do more once I got back. And then also on top of that, my fridge started making some noise again. And if you guys have been keeping track in the last few vlogs, it was making like this weird buzzing noise. The solution was very simple. It was essentially just leave the fridge unplugged so that like the fan inside could defrost, because the ice was making that noise because it was stuck onto the fan. So right now it's unplugged, and hopefully it just stops making that noise, and hopefully the food doesn't go bad. As a business owner, your mind is doing 500 things at the same time, especially when you're doing it all by yourself. Like right now, I just was ideating a mural concept for my friend's shop that I'm going to be painting at. And then on top of that, I had a meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning the other day, work on next season's collection. And right now I'm editing content. But when you are like a designer and a creative, you have like all these long-term projects that you are working towards, and you don't see any fruits of your labor until like months or even years later. And then in the process, I'm also trying to find new manufacturers so that it could be affordable for my customers and also for me. So my brain has been holding on to a lot of information. But yeah, for the next few hours, I'm just gonna be working from my couch. I had a Pilates class today that I actually missed because I was late for it. So now we're just going to a coffee shop to work, to take some meetings. And we are actually going ring shopping for this guy. And we got to figure out his ring finger size, what kind of style he likes, because you know, men need rings too. Can't just be me. Something about me, oh my god, that class was so good. I love a good group workout class, especially during the winter time when you don't feel like working out, because it just like is so motivating. And you guys know I have a class pass membership where I can go to multiple classes throughout the city every single month with the membership that I have. But now I also have a core power membership where I can also do like hot yoga, HIIT workouts at the core power studios. But like the camaraderie with everyone working together to solve a common problem, it just motivates me so much more. Are you excited to go ring shopping?
I cannot wait to go ring.
Do you know your ring size?
Nope.
Well, we'll find out today. Tell me how we're at Abercrombie right now shopping for him, and I wanted to get him a shirt that was 80 bucks and he didn't allow me to do that. But then I wanted to also get this tank top, but then I saw the price, it was only 20 bucks and I wouldn't get that for myself.
You're a sick buddy.
But we're looking at Red Lobster locations for a lunch happy hour. Tell me how.
Every single New York City Red Lobster has a happy hour except the one we're next to.
The Times Square one does not have a happy hour.
How does that make sense, buddy? Come on. I gotta put a word in. Wow.
Welcome to New York.
Okay.
Feels so nice to be back at home. I showered, did my skincare routine, and now I'm gonna work a little bit from the couch, even though it is 7:40 p.m. I just want to like get ahead for the next day. I feel like today was a pretty successful day. Even though I did miss my Pilates class, I did end up going to that core power class and having that workout for my schedule. And when we went ring shopping, we were mostly just trying to figure out what Mashun's ring size is and also what kind of style he likes. He's a very like eccentric guy where he doesn't want just like a plain band, the same thing as me, where he has like a unique type of taste. So we were trying to figure out like the width of the band, how shiny or matte the band would be, what kind of engraving, what kind of style, you know. And I think ultimately, which I was thinking about doing anyway, I'm gonna end up like just ordering it online, probably to just like personalize it. But that part is complete. But I just wanted to like talk briefly about why I haven't been posting as consistently on YouTube. I did mention this in the last vlog where it felt so weird to not post for 2 weeks straight and be on like a mini hiatus, because I've never done that in the past 5 years of me being on YouTube. I take very much pride in myself for posting consistently and being a very hard worker and being very disciplined. But I think in the past few months, I've realized that I'm like in a phase where I'm doing so many different things at the same time and passionate about every single thing, right? Me posting YouTube videos, me designing and having my own business that I'm operating on my own, having a podcast, and then also creating short form content, also doing social media for a different company. I am so prideful and passionate about all of those things, and I'm usually able to manage everything on my own. But I think now I'm trying to prioritize some things over the other, which doesn't really mean that like I hate you guys or that I'm forgetting about my YouTube. It just means that I want to take a step back and like come back more creatively surged, I guess, because nowadays I don't feel as inclined to reach for my camera and vlog because I have such a busy schedule, and I am trying to just, you know, run a business and navigate all of this for the first time by myself. I'm mostly just like vlogging for my Instagram and TikTok. So like even if I'm not posting every single week on YouTube, I'm still active everywhere else. It's just a lot easier for me to manage those platforms. So I don't want it to seem like, you know, I'm forgetting about you guys and that I've like moved on past YouTube, because I've always hated when YouTubers always just like left YouTube out of nowhere. But I think it's just important to acknowledge like some of the changes that I'm having in my life. And also, you know, in the era that I'm in right now, especially this summer, like I've been so busy, and it's a good busy. Like I'm so proud of myself for being here, and it's like all good changes. But again, it's still stressful, and it's a different phase in my life, right? Like I just got engaged, my mom just bought a house, we're fixing that up. I'm traveling next week, which I'm really excited about because hopefully it's going to be a very active travel destination where I'm going to be doing like a lot of things at the same time. But I'm hoping that it's going to be some sort of like relaxation and peace. And then also my birthday's coming up, my fiance's birthday's coming up, my parents are throwing an engagement party, I'm planning a wedding, like so many different things that I'm trying to figure out on top of just like my actual business and work side. So because of that, my mind is already so filled up with things that I have to do and just like cross off my to-do list. Like after my work day is over, the last thing I want to do is talk more and edit. Like I already feel so drained sometimes. Again, not to say that YouTube is draining me, it's just like different priorities, you know? So if you guys do, if you want to be in the in of what I am doing in my life, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, and even the podcast where we're very active, because those are like my main platforms right now. But I am expecting to be posting consistently in the next 3 to 4 weeks, so that's a good thing. But if I'm like on and off, if I miss a week or two, like please don't be upset, because I am trying my best and trying to manage like a bunch of the stuff at the same time. And I also don't really want to get a YouTube editor because I like doing everything on my own right now, and I don't want to give off that control. But maybe one day if I get like an assistant or someone to help me offset some of the responsibilities, that might be helpful. But I'm not at that phase yet. Yeah, I'm really excited to take you with me the next few weeks because we're just gonna be very busy. I'm starting a mural soon. I'm traveling solo after 2 years, and I'm just really excited to like live life and bring you on with all the changes that I have too. Like I was literally sitting here for a couple of minutes not knowing how to address this and talk about this, even though obviously it's not a big deal. Like I'm making a bigger deal, but it is in my head. But obviously for you guys it's not. It's just like me not posting 1 week. But I really do value you guys, and I was just trying to figure out how to say it without it feeling like I'm breaking up with you guys. I'm super excited today because I'm going to my friend's store to paint the mural. And usually I would put everything for the vlog in just one singular vlog after everything is done. But today I think I'm going to just show you like the process of it so that it can be in this vlog. You can see kind of my work week in a life, just the creative process behind it. So right now I'm going to go to Benjamin Moore to pick up some paint. Usually I get just like the small sample tubs of the paint, so I don't have to get like a huge jar of it, because that's usually not the amount that I need anyway. And since I mix so many different colors, I just need a small tub, and if I need something later on, I can get it. It's a lot more affordable and I don't waste it. But I'm really excited because it's been a while since I've done a mural. I was kind of nervous, and you know when you're like overthinking and you're doubting yourself, I was like, oh my god, maybe I don't have my secret touch anymore, maybe I'm not cut out for this, and I was just like overthinking and thinking. But you know what, I'm still gonna go with it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna let fear get in my way, and this is gonna be a huge project. I think one of my biggest ones ever to tackle. So again, it's been a while since I've done like a big project like this, and I'm also scared of getting my nails ruined because I am going on a trip. But it comes with the art process, and I had like a good amount of creative freedom with the whole concept of it. So I'm just gonna try to have fun with it, you know, bring my headphones, just vibe. Usually I bring my projector for projects like this so I can like overlay it onto the wall, trace my outline and design, and then go from there. But today I'm gonna just get the paint, see how much I can freehand, and then just move forward. Happy Friday. I just finished a boxing class and my fiance came with me for the first time. In the past 3 years of me taking this class, he has never been to this boxing gym with me, but we just accomplished a 9 a.m. class. I feel good. I always do whenever I take an early morning class. But right now I'm gonna go to the flea market because I am looking for frames to finish up my gallery wall. This is usually the place that I go to for just like antique things and, you know, furniture, frames, just knickknacks, cute little things that I can add to the home. I've been going there since I moved into my new place a couple of months ago, and I think I've gone there like at least 7 or 8 times already. I love it so much, especially on Fridays like today. There's usually like a little sale, a discount. There's also something called Freebie Fridays where they give away some free things. So yeah, I'm really excited to rummage through some of the things. Unfortunately, yesterday I couldn't paint the mural. I couldn't get started on it because the construction still isn't done. The floors are still being molded. The walls are still not painted, like base painted for me to start on it. So that was unfortunate, but it's okay because we got the paint for me to start next time, and so I'll keep you guys updated on that. It was so funny because just now I recorded a brand video after my class, and it was essentially me applying this product on my face, and the idea for the video was me biking or being in movement while I'm applying the product, and I thought that I would be able to do it, but I didn't account for the fact that I would have to bike with one hand while holding a camera while also applying the product while also biking, and that's like not the safest. So it was so funny because my fiance just now helped me do that. So while I was biking and trying to be in movement, he was running backwards in front of me with a stabilized camera. Well, it was just his hand trying to get the angle for me while he's working his 9 to 5. So he was a real trooper for that. 30% off everything.
Welcome to my favorite place in the city called Remix Market.
Wow, nice little jingle. Back home, I got my tetanus shot for my travel, and because my friend just had a baby, and I'm gonna go shower and finish up some work because it has been a long day. I'm gonna show you what I got from the thrift store in the next video so that I can properly show you how I like use it to furnish and redecorate in the apartment. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for understanding and just being so patient with me as I try to give myself more grace when I am navigating YouTube and like posting and not putting so much pressure on myself and getting upset if I don't post every single week. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. If you do want to follow along on more like daily content, post almost every single day on Instagram and TikTok. It's at Mahua Khan. And then I also have a podcast with my partner. It's at Difficultish. We're on all streaming platforms and also videos on YouTube. And then if you want to check out my website where I have my art and apparel, it's labyrinthav.com. But yeah, make sure to like and subscribe because there's a lot of content and just like fun stuff coming up. When I do try to post, I try to make it like quality content that I'm really proud of. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!